thin-belted Moor pig here is going to be 40-4, and it'll be in the comments as well. He is an intact boar. He does have a testicular rupture, though. Same type of deal. We'll 100% guarantee him. Don't really see any issues there, but it is a quick side note. 40-4, he's a quite frankly family ties.
Yeah, this guy just hits you right away. I think is just stout in feature, but still has look and presence. I mean, he's kind of that dual purpose or dual threat type barrow that just got some look and extension up front. But then when you talk about just body and mass and center cage and then boldness of feature, I think he fits all those things together extremely, extremely well. I think this barrow's just kind of a different pig to look at. I mean, he comes in, he's a little more unique in terms of his look and the way he puts things together. So I think just if you want a different one that checks a lot of boxes and I think can be competitive, check this guy out.
Really a stout-skulled, very densely built hog. Rib is really good. He's very pliable centered, and there's nothing wrong with having some belly to him to be able to consume some feed and do what you need to do with all the buckets you got in the barn. If you can't get it in him, you can't get him to do anything. And this one here looks like one that will perform. That kind of skull and rib and dimension center, and that one's there's got about as flexible and long reach off his hind leg of maybe anything we've looked at. We've seen a bunch of really good ones off their hind leg, but that one really gets out there and goes. And again, if you're going to get to the big ring and go to class division and get to the end, they got to go and they got to keep going. And he looks like one that will have some longevity to do that.
He reminds me kind of his mate we talked about there. I think if you try and breed him, it's hard to make them stout that have a big back, that have a length of hip and stride, and he does that, and that's probably my favorite thing about him. And just another one I think has a shot. 40-4 crossbred male.